Friends, how many lives of effortfully we have to put to come onto the track of spiritual life. Having come on the track, again, how many lives of efforts we have to put to tune to the gurus. Again, how many lives we have to spend to tune to the shastras which the gurus are teaching. Then comes some more lives to tune to the subject which is taught in those shastras, in which the goal is indicated as well as the sadhana is also indicated. After that, now the whole owner's responsibility will be on us to follow those means till the goal is reached. And this is to be done relentlessly without the allowance of any distractions in between for any reason. Every distraction delays, dilutes, derails our spiritual journey. Knowing it with our high or what do you say, expanded intellect, sincerely we have to go on doing life after the life. Our target, our vision should be like that. Many lives now I'm going to live spirituality only to realize the self. Like the big people in the world, think big. I'll have my products produced in all states of country and send even to other nations. Big thinker. So too, we should not narrow our vision. कि आज 2 मिनट कुछ कर सकता हूँ तो करूँगा नहीं तो नहीं. That pathetic fellow is not a seeker. I, if required 100 lives, 1000 lives, I'll be doing so. Preparation. And if it's required, yeah, I'm prepared, I'll do. Not required, 2 4 जन्म में हो गया, well and good. अरे इसी जन्म में हो गया, nothing like that. But readiness to do, going beyond the limits of time. Readiness to do, bypassing all the excuses or temptations, etc. And continuously doing with the clarity of vision. You we have to mature in these things. For that purpose only, every day, every so many times, we are sitting to study our wonderful shastras. Even then, our prakriti, our vasanas, our habits, not only not fully living us, but we are also not living them fully. बीच बीच में जाते ही है फिर उस रास्ते में, वो सब अवॉइड होना चाहिए. That is another required maturity, that we stop giving chances to ourselves to digress from the path, even for little. May all these understandings, maturities come to us very soon and we fulfill ourselves in doing sadhana. Siddhi the Lord anyway will give us. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Yoga Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. Om Yerime Guruvihi Purvam Vadavakya Pramanatah व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थम अनेक शास्त्राणां साधना अध्ययन मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम आदौ श्री योगदर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणम्. ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः. ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Kapila Maharshi Namaha. Om Patanjali Maharshi Namaha. Om Patanjali Maharshi Namaha. Om Patanjali Maharshi Namaha. Om Vyasa Maharshi Namaha. Om Vyasa Maharshi Namaha. Om Vyasa Maharshi Namaha. Om Shri Patanjali Maharshi Pranita Yoga Darshana Shastram Tritiya Padam Vibhuti Padam Sutrani Om Deshabandha Chittasya Dharana Deshabandha Chittasya Dharana Tatra Pratyaya Ekatanata Dhyanam Tatra Pratyaya Ekatanata Dhyanam Tadeva Arthamatra Nirbhasam Swarupashonyamiva Samadhihi Tadeva Arthamatra Nirbhasam Swarupashonyamiva Samadhihi त्रयम् एकत्र संयमः त्रयमेकत्र संयमः तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः तस्य भूमिशो विनियोगः तस्य भूमिशो विनियोगः. This sixth sutra we are seeing. Tasya bhumisho viniyogah. So, what it said, use it in the bhumis of removing the kleshas, use it in the bhumis of getting the positive qualities that are required and root, and use it in the bhumi of real pursuit of the self. What is to use? Samyamita chitta. It's a very, very, very powerful assist or achievement. If it is not rightly used and if it is used wrongly, it is more calamitous. You know? From that Samyama chitta, misusing only the terrible terrorists and destroyers like that of Hitlers, etc. They come. Such big, big calamities to the world like Ravana Asura. What is Samyama he has got? But his goal is selfish, personal, destructive. So correctly it has to be used. So where to use it is seen. Tasya bhumishu nirantaram viniyogah. One place is hinted at is in general also. What is Satya? Let us do that. What is truth? Let us do that. What Shastras tell us as Dharma? Let us do that. Beyond that, what is in each one's chitta, others who are around us, we need not inquire it. A special caution Bhagavan Vyasa, the Bhashyakara, is giving. You know the reach of that particular caution. Isn't it? Because everybody's chitta is continuously chanchala and keep each one is growing also in time. Some of them are falling down also. So we cannot be certain about anybody ki he is like this only all the time. Better is avoid what is in their chitta to know what to do then in that interaction transactions where being mutual is unavoidable. Use your discretion of doing only dharma only for that is the meaning of karma adhikaraste. You have karma to do adhikara according to dharma. Beyond that, what is in others' chitta and all. In the Laukika Vyavahara, the boss knows what is in the chitta of subordinate, subordinate knows in that customers know what is there in the chitta of the salesperson. Salesperson knows it. Because व्यापार के लिए सब जरूरत है. And it's all व्यवहार व्यापार. But we are not doing व्यवहार और व्यापार. We are doing चित्त वृत्ति निरोध. जब खुद के चित्त के वृत्तियों का निरोध पे हम लगे, how can you worry about others' chitta and vrittis? If you apply your samyama chitta, you will be able to know what is in that chitta of others. But उसकी जरूरत नहीं है कह रहे हैं. See, parachitta jnanadishu samyama na yukta. In a more vyavahara level, even if somebody wants to tell you about themselves, the whole biography, that they are born in 1911 in Bhutan or Burma, Myanmar, आप बोलो नहीं बाबा. And you also don't tell your own history. है ना? है कि नहीं? अपना किसी को नहीं बताना क्या है पूरा पूर्व चरित्र वगैरह. डोंट राइट एन ऑटोबायोग्राफी. इफ यू आर डूइंग इट फाड़ दो सारे बुक्स आज ही. दैट ऑल बिलोंग टू द जीवा एंड ऑल. एंड इफ यू आर a जीवन मुक्त, others will write about you. That's okay. Isn't it? Ours only we should not, because all Maya, all Mithya, all has to be eliminated to realize the self and get moksha. For all these reasons. See, kasmat tadartasya anyata eva avagatatvat. The meaning of this is the obtainment of the samyamata of the chitta is for not this type of misuse. Another meaning is what? If it's samyama, if you know what is there in chitta of others, then your whole maja of living life afresh goes away. Then you will either be disappointed or distracted. No need. Every jiva is independently working out his own prarabdhas, vasanas, ignorances, wisdoms, bondages, liberations. Both are like the iron rods, separate from each other. Thank you to Rama, he gave a good example to us. Okay, Bhaiya. Then what are the bhumis in which this Samyamita Chitta has to be used for it, evolution? He says, कि भूमेः अस्या इयम् अंतरा भूमिः इति अत्र योगः एव उपाध्यायः. So for this Samyama Chitta, this is the bhumi to be used, to be used in. This will be taught to us by the yoga itself. Yoga eva upadhyaya. Katham, because evam hi uktam. This is what it is said in a good quotation. What is the thought under discussion? Don't sit on the banks of the river or the swimming pool and go on asking the swimming trainer, उसके बाद क्या, उसके बाद क्या, उसके बाद क्या, और अब थोड़ा बताए बेटा, तुम पहले में जंप करो, खुद ही पता चलने लगता है. Is it not? Somebody is training for swimming, so they say you get round, so you push the water down, then you come up, then with the hands you push the water back, then go forward, then move the legs again for balance. अब इसके बाद you कूदो पानी में, अब करोगे जब, then you will know. You know, all of us have this experience. Beautiful it is. All of us mean those who have learned cycling. है ना, साइकिलिंग लर्निंग एंड वॉकिंग लर्निंग. वॉकिंग का तो याद नहीं रहता, साइकिलिंग. How on the first day when we sat on the seat of cycle, totally imbalanced, we were falling. And we were afraid कि गिरूंगा, टूटेगा हड्डी, I will not. Then we were forced or told, or maybe we got on inspiration. Then you imagine, उधर दो लोग, इधर दो लोग, हमको पकड़ रहे, साइकिल को पकड़ रहे. Isn't it? Then we are told to hold the handle, then stabilize on the seat, then put the legs on the pedals. है कि नहीं? दृष्टि सीट पे है तो पेडल पे नहीं, पेडल पे है तो हैंडल पे नहीं, हैंडल पे नहीं तो पेडल पे नहीं. How was it difficult? Then out of four, two have left. Two were enough because little balance by then we gained. एक आगे पकड़ेगा हैंडल के टाइम, पीछे से एक साइकिल को बचाने के लिए. because उनका है वो. We have done all that. किराए वाली साइकिल लाके 25 पैसा for 1 hour or even little more than that, 2 hours. We used to do it. 4 घंटे 3 घंटे cycle race or children friends. And in the initial days height तो है नहीं, तो we were riding the cycle side में से, not ऊपर. Half of the cycling में तो नीचे से किया, not on the ऊपर. छोटे साइकिल होते थे उन दिनों में हमारे साइज, 3 sizes of cycle. Now after a few days, only one person will be there to hold, making us protecting from falling. Now I want to focus on this point. Ki first time when even the last support also left us, and we were managing all those things. Pedaling also, balancing also, seated also, brake also in control, handle also in control, and we are deciding where to go and going towards. Those few moments, गिर भी गए होंगे after 5 minutes, 5 meters, it's okay. But those 5 moments, that is what is said here. कि yoga alone is the teacher. Then that internal thing clicks. Then after the one who was holding, वो कहते तो गिर गया अभी मैं पकड़ता हूँ. वैसे अब मत पकड़ो, गिर तो मैं कर लेता हूँ. तो who is teaching you? The cycling only is teaching cycling. The swimming only teaches swimming. The politics only teach the politics. Spirituality only teaches spirituality. Here, that is what is the meaning. Yoga eva upadhyaya. Idea is what? Jump into it and start doing in your sincerity. From within only, the guidance will come. And we saw it yesterday by this explanation given by Vyasa Bhagwan. The other reason, ki what are the bhumis in each one are there. He alone knows to conquer. We cannot generalize them. Mm. You can't generalize. General instructions are given. Now find your own inner negativities or remove them. Find the required positive, obtain them with the help of Samyama. That is why this shloka says, Yogenaha yogaha jnatavya. I tell you the power of this sentence. Yogena yogaha jnatavya means by practically doing the yoga alone, what is the practice of yoga we must know. And by experiencing the yoga alone, we must know what is the experience of yoga. That is the meaning of jnatavya. Theory as well as experience. योगेन योगः ज्ञातव्य है कि नहीं. प्रैक्टिकल करने से प्रैक्टिस का मजा आता है. प्रैक्टिकल का रिजल्ट आने से रिजल्ट का मजा आता है. योगेन योगः ज्ञातव्य. What it means is what? Unless I myself do and come to my own recognition, realization of doing as well as experiencing, nobody outsider can convincingly tell me. They can't. Yogena yoga jnatavya. Otherwise, it remains only as Siddhanta. And Siddhanta never helped anyone. Sadhana and Anubhuti, they will help us. Yogena yoga jnatavya. Like from how many years we are studying what is Navadha Bhakti, Bhakti Yoga. But did it come into our heart? नहीं, क्योंकि किया ही नहीं हमने. अब ऐसे हजारों आचार्य आकर दे में गोहान टीचिंग ज्ञातव्य तो होगा ही नहीं. Yogena, Bhakti Yogena means by yoking yourself, practically doing them, then you will know what is practice of it, what's the result of it. This is where we are reluctant or hesitant because of a lot of hesitations, inhibitions, fears, and attractions, attachments, lethargies. How many durguna stains we have, not allowing us to do what we have to do practically. अब एक एक इस रस्सी को काटना है. उस हिम्मत हौसले को ही साधना कहते. शुरू हुआ क्या वो in us. That is a himmat hausla in Rama. He is not under anybody's any obligation. He has cut us under outer obligations. He has cut us under his own inner non-thinking indulgences. He has come to independent thinking level. That is how he had courage to think and understand the truths, and he had courage to put them in front of the gurus, the Vishwamitra and Vasishtha. Then he has got all qualification to get the answer from them regarding where the moksha lies. Rama is the greatest ideal for us. Which Rama? Not Valmiki Ramayana वाला. वो भी एक है थोड़ा सा धर्म के लिए, बट मोक्ष के लिए द योग वासिष्ठ राम. मैं तो पकड़ लिया भाई योग वासिष्ठ वाले राम. राइट टाइम पे आ गए हो 22 को राम लल्ला है बालक राम एंड इन आवर क्लास आल्सो. Just to follow Rama of Yoga Vasishta, every sadhana will happen. Much more than Gita and Upanishads and all. Because practically हमको डुबाएंगे वो. Like I remember at the age of 3 or 4 years, very afraid of going to water. One of our relatives aunt ने पकड़ के गला पकड़ के ना 3 बार पानी में डुबाया. That experience was even though I don't forget. In the same way, if we scrupulously, systematically follow, Vasishtha makes us dubo in the actual thinking of the world and its ephemerality, in the actual thinking of what are the lakshanas for sadhana, in the actual thinking of what is contemplation meditation. Are we not seeing it from last 4-5 days, especially when Rama started speaking? ये वाल्मीकि जी का देन है. He has written as a book. Others have given Rama to speak. Rama was the main hero. So, yogena yogaha jnatavyaha is explained. Then, yogaha yogat pravartate. Second thing, yogaha yogat pravartate means yoga doing alone inspires us to do the yoga. By doing yoga pravartana, alone the yoga pravartana happens. And the moment any day for any reason, we do the nivartana from the yoga, yoga goes away. The best example is yoga asanas yoga. Daily karte rahe, the body is flexible for doing those asanas, and those asanas doing their own job of keeping the body healthy. अब एक दिन भी छूट गया मीन्स योग का निवर्तन हो गया, स्टिफनेस कम्स, लेजीनेस कम्स. 3-4 दिन छोड़ दिया, लगता है कि योगा जरूरत ही नहीं. That's how the mind works. Like some of you people, you skip 1 or 2 classes. After some days, you feel that it is not required only in life. That's how the mind works. We have to be very alert about the way the mind and ego together play the foul game of opposition party to topple us down as a seeker from the seekerhood. Not easy to understand. Only after some more lives of studying Shastra with more Sharanagati to the Guru, these subtle things we can catch, we can grasp. So yogena yoga pravartate. Everything when you start doing, it starts becoming easier. If you never do it, it will never. हमेशा वो वैसे ही रह जाएगा, impossible है. And among million things in the world, we need not start and become master in many things. Whatever required for sustenance and spirituality, उनको करते करते उनको आसान और आदत बनाना. That's the meaning of योगेन योगः प्रवर्तते. योगो योगेन ज्ञातव्यः, योगो योगेन प्रवर्तते, योगो योगात् प्रवर्तते. योगः योगात् प्रवर्तते means योग करो तो होता है. This sloka is a quotation by Vyasa Bhagavan for all 3 types of yogas which are taught now so far. For the Uttamadhikari, the Abhyasa Vairagya Yoga. The Madhyamadhikari, the Kriya Yoga. For the Mandadhikari, the Ashtanga Yoga. तीनों के लिए होलसेल गाइडेंस है. योगेन योगः ज्ञाय ज्ञातव्यः, योगः योगात् प्रवर्तते. बैठे रहने से कुछ नहीं होता, जिंदगी में कूदना है. I'm really happy with Rama. He has jumped into the contemplation. Therefore, he is coming to the understandings deeper. Today, you don't miss his questions, his points of view. Though they appear to be little heavy, but then very essential. देखो जिंदगी में ना, if see somebody going through very big hardships, कितना वो matured होकर बाहर आता है, irrespective of the age. And the person who at the age of 12, 15 lost mother and father, then from that time he was going through difficulty. How much maturity is there to that fellow compared to the stupid who has got his parents still alive, even though he is 50, 60? He will be very dependent on them, or don't have the value for parents. Either of that. But these children, जितना हार्डशिप होते हैं, जितना मेहनत होता है, we become refined, परिपक्व. In the same way, साधना में करते रहने से योगा योगात् प्रवर्तते. करो योगा, होता रहेगा योग. कर्मयोग, भक्ति योग, ज्ञान योग, अष्टांग योग, आसन योग, प्राणायाम योग, every one of them. By this, what we have to understand, what Vyasa says is, be more practical. Start being practical. Jump into it. Don't be remaining only on the banks as a philosopher. कि मैं जानता हूं, लेकिन फिर भी सफर कर रहा हूं. क्यों? जो जानते हो किया नहीं. That पेड़ has so many mangoes. मैं जानता हूं, कुछ नहीं होता उसे. पेड़ चढ़ो, तोड़ो, खाओ. पानी बढ़िया है, मैं थका हूं, वैसे सोचने नहीं होता. कूदो, नहाओ, मजा ले लो. In those picnics when we go, children and some jump into that water of this beach. मजा कर. कुछ ऐसे adamant ego होते हैं ना, they say नहीं नहीं नहीं, and they are jealous also, and they want to go also, they will not go. And the more you force them, they say मेरे को नहीं, मेरे को सर्दी लगती है. कभी कभी इतना लगता है ना उनको उधर ही डुबा दो और रिटर्न टिकट कैंसिल करो. And one or two, those who yield to our force, when they jump into water, they become like an elephant now. They don't want to come out. Then ask them, आज क्यों क्लास नहीं आए कैंप में? स्वामी जी वो पानी में गए नहाने. They were not going earlier. Now they got the joy of it. And there is no joy at all in theory other than as a whole burden that मैं जानता हूँ बाबा मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Only burden in the theory and no use at all. And they become burden to others. Go and tell at home, स्वामी जी ने ये कहा मेरे को आपको कहने को. अरे बाबा, nothing will help, only practical. And for you, for practice, whole day is given. Theory subah sham. Yogo yogat pravartate. Then, yo apramattastu yogena. The one who is apramatta regarding yoga. Means not allowing the pramada to overtake. Pramada is tamoguna, by which we start leaving the sadhanas being done and slowly it becomes a habit of not doing it. Yogena apramattaha. Yoha apramattastu yogena. No, that's what I said before studying this sloka. He saha yoge ramate chiram. The one who starts without allowing the tamaguna to overpower, doing the yoga sadhanas continuously, he will revel in doing them, the yoga sadhanas, and the result of that. It may be Ashtanga Yoga, it may be Kriya Yoga, it may be Abhyasa Vairagya Yoga, it may be Bhakti Yoga, it may be Karma Yoga, is Jnana Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Chakra Bhedana Yoga, Yogasana Yoga, Pranayama Yoga. Kuch bhi ho, every one of them will benefit us in one way or the other. Only is we have to do without pramada. Vedic chanting yoga, bhajana yoga, kirtana yoga, japa yoga, upasana yoga, loka seva yoga, guru seva yoga. And we all know many of these things हमने थोड़ा थोड़ा किया है और उस समय का फायदा भी, आनंद भी, the feeling of tuning to that guru or whatever, whichever the thing you have done. Now we are doing Shastra Adhyayana Yoga. Accordingly, are we not Ramate? Every text knowledge, but Siddhanta it is. ये भी एक योग है. शास्त्र अध्ययन योग भी योग है. Before that, even this was not there. We are only in the bhoga and roga. Now at least yoga. This shloka is very good. Huh? योगेन योगो ज्ञातव्यः योगो योगात् प्रवर्तते यः अप्रमत्तः तु योगेन स योगे रमते चिरम इति. You will be reveling in the yoga. Okay. Now the seventh sutra is Trayam antarangam purvebhyah. Trayam antarangam purvebhyah. So sixth sutra already without seeing sutra we studied. Purvebhyah compared to the earlier five, these three are antaranga sadhanas. So to say, unless the bahiranga is conquered, antaranga you cannot do. And unless antaranga is done, no meaning in doing the bahiranga. Again, like in Vedanta also, without sadhana chatushtaya sampada, Shravana Manana Nidhyasana is impossible. Okay. Sadhana chatushtaya sampada attained, but Shravana Manana is not doing, waste of sadhana chatushtaya sampada. Like Shamadama karke man indriya ko control ki. But that you are not using for mumukshata, then they are waste for the moksha. मोक्षता है पर यम नियम नहीं है तो वो भी वेस्ट हो जाएगा. शमदमा. You should know the connection between the all sadhanas and must do them. So trayam antarangah purvebhyah tadetat dharana dhyana samadhi trayam antarangam samprajnatasya samadhihe purvebhyah yamadibhyah panchabhyah sadhanebhyah iti. So our goal is to reach to Sampargnata Samadhi. For that we go by the Antaranga sadhanas, which can never be done without the Bahiranga sadhanas. Little more is there to discuss on this. Then the next sloka, the effect of the Samyama Chitta in Chitta Nirodha as well as in Samadhi and the other third one, Vyasa. इन तीनों के ऊपर उसका प्रभाव क्या है थोड़ा हमको सिखाएंगे. little subtle thought it is. And let us listen, learn, enjoy. Om Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Tatsad Brahmarpanamastu. Take care, friends. काफ़ी है आज